At Valero. You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to do it.
Millions watched this heated confrontation between a Georgia sheriff and police sergeant, and now 11 Alive viewers are coming forward saying there's more where that came from. 11 Alive investigator Kristen Crowley has new video of the Towns County Sheriff arguing with another driver, and that's not all, Kristen.
Jennifer, we also obtained a secret recording in which the sheriff calls Hiawassee police his enemy. And we tracked down a former sheriff's office employee who explains why. But first, we start with that new video of what a driver called a needless and scary traffic stop.
You could very well be in good shape here if you quit running your mouth.
There on camera is a familiar face. Remember this video?
Shut your mouth.
Both show Towns County Sheriff Ken Henderson, but this video wasn't caught on police body cam. It was recorded by this man, Joshua Kramer.
And come up to us extremely rageful, very angry.
Kramer says his family was on their way to church in May when a black SUV tried to get into their lane.
And I had to slam on my brakes, so I threw my hands up. I didn't know it was a cop until he got in front of me.
Henderson wasn't in a squad car and he wasn't in uniform. He pulled Kramer over with flashing police lights in his unmarked car.
When did you start recording?
It was right after he come up and said, let's see if we can't get you a ticket. Me and the wife both just had a gut feeling that something was wrong. This isn't how this is supposed to go.
You acting like a moron back there.
I'm being cooperative as I can be. My kids are terrified because of the anger that he's putting through my window. My wife's crying, my baby's starting to cry, all because of, I guess, throwing up my hands.
So you saw it one way, I saw it another.
Kramer says the sheriff, who never identified himself, calmed down after seeing he was being recorded. But it was after seeing our first report that Kramer decided to come forward.
Somebody with that much power and that much anger, we just wanted to show people the real him.
Kramer's not the only one speaking up.
When you saw that video of the sheriff interacting with the police sergeant, did it surprise you?
Honestly, no.
During our investigation, we tracked down a former sheriff's office employee who asked we keep them anonymous. They still live in town and say they fear retaliation.
Would you say that he was the main reason you left?
Yes.
The former worker also told us the sheriff had a rule not to speak with Hiawassee police.
That if we were caught socializing with them, then, we would be in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Basically, we would get our butts chewed out.
And you're going to hang out with him while you're in uniform working for me.
That's exactly what happened in this secret recording obtained by 11 Alive between the sheriff and some of his employees who were having lunch with Hiawassee police. The sheriff accused them of talking about him behind his back.
I run this by myself before I'll be disrespected by people that work for me. And I'm sorry, I know I'm acting crazy, but I've never been so damn mad.
20 minutes into the secret recording, the sheriff says this.
But let me ask you, are you going to hang out all the time with my enemies?
I would hope that, something could be done about the way he acted, because that was very childish. And, you're supposed to work together with other agencies. You're not supposed to act like that.
The former worker says the only solution they saw was to quit.
You would never go back to work for the sheriff's office?
No. You couldn't pay me no amount of money to go back there and work.
Kramer says his solution is to take a different route to church in hopes of avoiding the sheriff and another confrontation.
This shouldn't be allowed, and something needs to happen before something terrible happens in the future.
Shut your mouth.
You don't talk to me like that, I'm not your boy.
We showed Kramer's video to the county attorney who is speaking on behalf of the sheriff. He said the sheriff did nothing illegal in the video, and he had no further comment. The GBI and district attorney were notified about the first video we showed you, and that is under investigation.